Welcome to this presentation for Car Manager or Vehicle Management for SharePoint Online and Office 365. I will present you the solution with the web form accessing through the URL. The solution runs on your Office 365 tenant and it can be uploaded and activated with a couple of clicks. I will show you as well the integration with the mobile app, the PowerApps technology for booking the car. The solution itself is very simple to activate, and there are two main lists. One is the cars list, as you can see here. We use the modern interface, so all your cars can be just uploaded directly by a picture of the car or the vehicle to this cars list. And it comes out of the box with some built-in fields that can be used. So this car has a location. It means the pickup is at 5th Avenue. You can have different locations depending on your needs. The car can be blocked or unblocked. We have a capacity field for the car, so the number of seats that are available. You see as well here, very nice with the different colors, the conditional formatting that is available in the modern experience. We use keywords, meaning you can excuse me, you can tag the car with 3 terms. So you can say, for example, this car Ford has 4 seats. It is a green car. It has an automatic gear and it is tagged with Echo. So you can use different keywords. And the idea of the keywords I will show you in a while helps the user to narrow down the search results. So when they search for a car for a given site and location, for given date and time, maybe there are 5 or 10 or maybe 50 cars available, and they can narrow down by these keyword filters. Then we have some rules for policies for the car. Different terms can be defined. So for example, a short term one car would be a car which can be booked 7 days in advance. Default is long term. There are no limitations, no policies related to these cars here in blue. And there's a short term 2 car, for example, which defines that the car can be booked only for 24 hours maximum. Additional fields which comes out of the box is the mileage update. So we can activate that, and once it's activated, the user would need to enter the current mileage of the car when they check in or check back the car to the pool. Right after the usage, they bring back the car and then they have to enter the mileage, and then we can see calculate how long the car has been used. You can give a color to the car, a description, and additional fields are available. For example, who can book the car? So you can say this car can be booked only by the manager, this car can be booked by all, and this car can be booked only by a certain group. And the nice feature in SharePoint, of course, is the freedom to extend these lists with your custom fields. You could add a cost center. You could even add a calculated field. You can add really any custom column which should be reflected in the booking form that I will gonna show you. One case could be, for example, if you want to charge the usage of the car, we could add a number field, and in the number field we could just define the hourly rate or the flat rate for 1 day. And when the user checks back the car to the pool, we could generate by Power Automate, for example, a flow which would send the costs for the usage to the booker, and we could create, for example, a PDF invoice document directly in a new list. So these are all the extension possibilities which are available in SharePoint Online, Power Automate, or PowerApps. Now, when the user wants to book a car, there are 2 options. One option is he uses the online form, right? We have a calendar, and in the calendar we have different cars which are available. There's a filter by location to see which cars are available in which location, and the user can simply double click the free time slot for the time interval he would like book the car. So he enters a title, business drive, anything like this. He selects the site. This is a multi-site organization, international organization who has different sites. So let's say it's a site in London, and for London there are 2 pickup locations for this car. So these informations that you see here are maintained in the sites list and in the location list. So automatically this drop down will be available. And for the given date, which can be changed, and the time frame, which is automatically populated, all the available cars showing up here. Now, these are the keywords that I try to explain in the cars list. You see Ford Focus and Mercedes Vito is available, but maybe there are more cars available and the user would like to filter down the search results. So he needs a car which has, for example, 5 seats. And you see when the user clicks on 5 seats, there's only one car matching this criteria. These filters can be combined and they are very powerful. The user can enter a description, custom fields, all-day event, recurrent event. We can add as well the driver through the people picker. We can enter additional passengers who will be in this business drive for this Ford Focus. And then again, custom fields which are reflected directly without programming into your form. And you can save it. It's added with no title right now to the calendar. The workflows are triggered behind. You can activate content approval, most important. So under the old events list, this event here, as you see with the ID 387, the business drive, with all the details, who has booked the car, which car for how long, pickup station is added here. And when content approval is set on, it can be routed as an approval request to a manager who will receive an email and that he can approve or deny. And then the status will change to approved automatically. Here it's no approval needed, so that's why it's approved. Very powerful list. The information is sent to the confirmation is sent, of course, to the booker. So he will receive an email. And then from this list on, you can filter, you can sort all these things which are by cars, by location, by start time, end time, by the passenger created by, and all the information are easily available. The second part will be the Power App. So there is as well a Power App component, which is a service in Office 365. You will receive the car booking Power App package from us. All you have to do is very simple. You import the booking app to your Power App environment. And once it's imported, you can share the Power App with your audience. Let me show you that. So on the booking app, you see here, there's a share button. You can also edit the Power App if you need to change the layout, the color, you want to add logos. This can be done with the Power App Studio. Now, the booking app itself, it's available on your smartphone, iOS or Android. So as you know, Power Apps is cross-platform. And the user will just receive a notification on their smart device, and they will start this Power App on the smart device, and from here they can just do the same approach like we did before in the online form from the mobile device. So let's take New York this time, 2 locations, Madison Square, start date, end date, user clicks search, and you see there's absolutely no car available for this given date and time. So maybe let's change to 5th Avenue. Let's change from 5 to 6 and try a search again. 2 cars becomes available, a Ford and a van with the detailed information. So let's try to book this van. Let's say this is an app booking for the title, van, start date, end date, image of the car, the keywords. Again, this is customizable if needed with additional fields or layouts. And the user books this van directly from the smartphone app. This was successfully, it's added to the My Bookings screen with all the details. You see the status is approved. And from here as well, important, you can as well cancel, check in with fold or check in with no fold the car from the mobile device. And when we switch back to the calendars view here, and when I refresh the page, you will see that the business Drive app is added as a new item. The ID is 388. Again, the confirmation emails are triggered. The app booking with all the details are available. And last but not least, of course, from the app, as you have seen, as well from the calendar, the user can check in the car. Check in meaning that he brings back this van after the usage, and we have two options. He can check in with fold. This would be security relevant issues like the brakes are maybe broken, and he can check out without fold. So when he checks in with fold, this is important. The car will be blocked because there is an action to take. It has to go to the repair center or anything like this. And during the block time, the car is not back and not available in the pool as soon as somebody from the repair center checks in the car back without fault. So he clicks on check in without fault, as you can see, and we are redirected to a separate page. And in this separate page, you can add the description if needed. You can update the mileage, very important. Now maybe it's 1,250. And we check in without fault the car to the pool. The car is available, and under all events, we see that the status of this car has been changed from approved to check in without fault. Again, with all the information about the business drive for this specific car. This solution can be extended, as you know, with out-of-the-box SharePoint features. You can create reports, you can add custom fields, you can edit as well the Power App if needed. And altogether, I can say this is a very simple solution which can be used for car and vehicle management the way I have shown you. Thank you very much.